three-legged stool of retirement. This analogy was created to show the three most common sources of retirement income retirees counted on for financial security. First, you had Social Security. Social Security is essentially a government savings program in the U.S. that replaces a percentage of a worker's pre-retirement income based on their lifetime earnings. The second leg is pensions, which we covered in more detail earlier in this video. The third and final leg of the retirement stool is the individual's own personal savings that they were able to accumulate over their working lifetime. Combined, these three sources of income helped provide stable monthly income to a retiree for the remainder of their life. But over the years, things have changed. As we talked about earlier, pensions have become essentially a relic of the past for private sector workers. As we can see here, 63% of workers received a pension in the year 1988. By 2007, that number had essentially halved to 32%. That number has continued to decrease, with only 15% of private sector workers having access to a pension as of 2024. Given the declining prevalence of pensions, we can put a big red X through that leg of the stool. Things are only slightly better for retirees when it comes to Social Security. A recent report found that given Social Security's current trajectory, starting in 2034, retirees will no longer be able to receive their full benefits. It's very well documented that it's only a matter of time until Social Security runs out unless major changes happen. Given the shakiness of Social Security, let's put a big fat question mark on this leg of the stool. All of a sudden, this so-called three-legged stool of retirement is left with only one leg to stand on. This means that in retirement, the only source of income that people can count on to support them is their own personal savings. As Fink explained in the clip, that one source of retirement income will have to stretch even further as people are living longer lives. As we can see here, the average life expectancy of someone in the US was 68 years in the year 1950. That has since increased to nearly 80 years as of 2024. Given all of the scientific breakthroughs related to medicine and healthcare, this trend is expected to continue. The United Nations estimates that by the end of this century, the average American will be living to nearly 90 years old. While this is obviously great news for society, longer lifespans mean retirees will need to stretch their savings even further. One solution Fink is proposing is to push back the retirement age in the country.